How much does it cost to be famous?
Officially a billionaire.
$97,299 per hour.
You've established yourself as a top-tier businesswoman.
The icon, the most attractive women in the world.
Again, I mean, you're flawless. You or someone on your editing team just didn't catch the fact that your whole leg is cut off.
Kim, babe, this feels like a scam.
Scam. She's paid, she benefits.
Really pimping out her own daughter.
If there was someone born to win, it must be
Kim Kardashian.
Sorry, I had to. Born with winning natural beauty, winning lawyer dad, Olympian stepdad, winning friendships with Paris Hilton and anyone famous, winning ex-husband, winning Skims billionaire.
I mean, I never dreamed I would own a plane.
Welcome to Air Kim.
But before that, this was just a young, timid girl.
And to make sure that I'm not nude, all the way nude, has to be like set in stone in my contract that I'm not all the way naked.
Yeah, no problem.
Whose own mother allegedly leaked her sex tape, made her become her childhood friend's closet organizer, and photo shoot naked for money.
And you're saying, take it off, they're getting upset, take it off.
I'm here.
Kim, you're doing amazing, sweetie.
Push this knee out.
Hot.
That's push.
So was all this a real win or a loss of herself? And what happens when the glimmer of marketing manipulations fade?
Kardashians are over.
Wait, but I've never really done anything to be canceled. Like, I stand by everything that I've never said anything crazy. I've never done anything crazy.
As your marketing bestie who graduated top 1% UCLA business economics with a background in marketing, let's talk about the 3 genius but scary marketing manipulations behind how Kim Kardashian went from closet organizer to the woman who broke the internet. Mother to the beauty standard for over a decade.
The line to get to Atlanta, 95% of the passengers just got a BBL.
These BBLs killing y'all. And the thighs don't match. Well.
It kind of looks like you have a diaper on.
But what are the 3 branding crises that will haunt the attention queen as the much overdue price for her fame?
It's okay.
It's not okay, though. It's not.
This is some real embarrassing shit, and I need to deal with it.
And is history being repeated already with 12-year-old North and about to be a curse that no Kardashian children can escape?
Everybody's wearing Skims.
More importantly, how can you take lessons from her story and apply them to your dreams?
I turned being underestimated into billions.
Regardless if you have a Kardashian face card or not, branding is how your future college, future boss, future boyfriend sees you, and yes, you have one. I'm creating this series to analyze pop culture icons from a marketing perspective because so many celebrities, creators, businesses want to be seen more to grow, but doing it the wrong way, getting all eyeballs with zero revenue. Kris Jenner will cry, but I want you to make more money this new year. If you are a creator or artist, you don't need Kardashian influence to be financially free or quit the 9-to-5 you hate, but you do need to post more. The only reason I can be in China for my family right now, as my grandmother just passed away, is truly thanks to years of posting on social media. I grew 300,000 followers by simply doing one small thing, clipping videos I already made. But guess how much time each video took to make? 40 minutes to an hour. Times that by 2 to 300, that's a few years off your life. Until I started using Opus Clip, turning a 20-minute video into a week of content. Their powerful AI finds the most likely viral moments from your long form, turn them into engaging shorts, and even auto-publishes for you. This is a year to work smarter, not harder, especially if you want to turn your passion into sustainable revenue. Even better, you can now clip anything with Opus anywhere, anytime, simply on your phone. You have no excuse to not grow and make your social media money this year. Try Opus and their newest Opus Mobile for free through the link in the description. Thank me later. Subscribe if you want more branding case studies. First, who was Kim Kardashian?
How much a year do you spend on glam?
Well, a lot.
Like 6 figures?
7 figures.
It could be $1 million.
Kim 1.0 was born as the golden child of the family. In Kris Jenner's autobiography, she has been fawning over Kim's beauty very early on and spends pages and pages describing how great Kim is while barely mentioning her other daughters like Khloe. In the Kardashian household, love was allocated based on market value, and Kim was born to be the perfect product. But unlike the sexy, confident woman you see as Kimberly right now, young Kim was a shy, quiet kid, soft-spoken, eager to please, observant rather than dominant, perhaps as a survival mechanism. Because opposite to the oozing affection in Kris Jenner's book, Father Robert Kardashian's diary accounted that August 24th, 1989, quote, Kris was kicking and beating her, meaning Kim, and said she was going to kill Kim. Kim was hysterical. Love was only conditional in the Kardashian family. Beauty earns quote-unquote love because of higher market value, and so does hard work, which shapes the entirety of Kim's self-worth.
Doesn't matter how beautiful your body looks if you don't get the face right.
So you don't want to be called a butterface. Everything is good but her face.
You cannot argue. The woman is a hustler, and she dedicated her face, her body, her entire life to beauty.
I tried it on and it didn't fit me. And so I looked at them and I said, give me like 3 weeks. And I had to lose 16 pounds. I felt so snatched.
But hard work in the Kardashian dictionary also means something else. Something that perhaps crushes your dignity.
The fact that over the course of a weekend, more than 2 million people viewed her sex tape while her wedding was happening, that's pretty amazing.
Marketing Manipulation 1. Sensationalism.
Get a tape of this because I hope you do so you can see me when I'm famous and older and remember me. Okay, we're gonna I'm this beautiful little girl.
Sure, through association, momager Kris plotted Kim to be Paris Hilton's closet organizer, which is a humbling experience for your childhood friend to become your boss, who calls your butt cottage cheese inside a big trash bag.
Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese.
Your ass has cottage cheese in it.
That's what she said.
She needed to put you down.
But from a brand perspective, yes, it did get Kim closer to the elite entertainment circle. Not close enough for mass awareness though. Kris, as the brand builder behind the scenes, knew something more sensational is needed for eyeballs. So what did time spent with Paris Hilton teach the family? That scandals like a sex tape could be a launchpad, not a death sentence.
Love it. I like it. That's hot.
Attention might not equal respect, but attention means leverage.
What has been the weirdest rumor you've heard about yourself so far?
That I have a fake butt.
It was Kim's turn to shine. Ray J, the male protagonist of the sex tape scandal, claimed that Kris Jenner was not only not shocked by this, but watched multiple different sex tapes of her own daughter, Kim Kardashian, and chose the best one to release to the public.
Kris, you told me what to do. You made me shoot another dirty sex tape with your daughter, and you made me do dirty things, yo.
It's purely business.
My girlfriend used to say, you're too nice, you know, you're not their friend, you're their mother. And I looked at her and I said, oh no, I'm their friend.
For young Kim, being allegedly pimped out by your own mother to build a brand is traumatic to say the least.
Thing popped up and he started laughing and I was like, Mommy, look, and it was a picture of my cry face. And it said Kim's new sex tape. When you clicked on it, thank God he can't read yet. And it's like, over my dead body, is this shit gonna happen to me again?
But further reinforces the concept that love is only conditional.
She told me, you guys have to hear this. It was like this TV executive. And she told me it was a job interview, but she told him it was a date.
You are only loved when you're useful to the family. This is perhaps why that she's often angry at her sisters.
Don't be rude.
Are you kidding me?
I swear to God, don't be
What are you
throw the thing on me. I'll hurt you. Don't do that.
Stop. Maybe if you had a business that you were passionate about, then you would know what it takes to run a business, but you don't.
And the infamous line,
get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
There's a deep-rooted resentment in how she had to earn her mother's love through performance to build a brand for the whole family, and in dehumanizing ways where she's objectified as a sex object, even years after Kim felt the scars. She tried to let Kris know how uncomfortable it feels to be forced a nude photo shoot.
Can we just do one with the boobs exposed? It's amazing. But push them up so they don't look like Star Jones.
Only to be shrugged off by Kris.
Love this process. Kim, I don't know what you're complaining about. This is great.
As a mother, Kris Jenner is an abhorring curse.
Do you remember when we were living on Abington? Yeah. And we made that little tape? Because we decided it was a good idea.
Hi, Satan. Hi, Chloe.
But as a marketer, she is respected for her foresight because it worked. Before the tape, Kim was adjacent to fame. Paris Hilton's friend, a familiar face in paparazzi photos, but no clear role. Overnight, it brought her to the headlines because scandal activates voyeurism, shame drives attention faster than praise. But before the heat will die down, here's what Kris Jenner did well. She fully capitalized the attention and made Kim have the highest visibility. Back to back interviews.
How are you doing? Is everything okay with you?
You know, it will be. We'll get through it. I have a really great supportive family and friends, and
which is most important.
Exactly. Family is the most important.
Plus, keeping up with the Kardashians was born, and it just couldn't stop. The tape created a curiosity gap. Reality TV filled it with her whole family.
Welcome to my family. I'm Kim Kardashian.
The princess is in the building.
But even as the masters of sensationalism, sensationalism is a drug, where even bigger shocks are needed each time to pull in eyeballs.
People don't want to believe it. My butt is real.
No implant. This is
Shocker.
Kim.
Subtle foreshadowing, but there's another problem. The sex tape made Kim known, but not respected. So here comes marketing manipulation number 2. Association.
Ask Beyonce I danced all night long at her party.
A brand is everything it is associated with. If Walmart begins selling Birkins, soon it will lose all its associations with luxury. But a small desserts association with Louis Vuitton also makes the $30 seem reasonable. Paris Hilton was the Kardashian brand's first rinse, and soon came a never-ending list of A-listers who became part of the Kardashian clan. The Biebers, the Hadids, the Bezos, Diddy. Men are very useful to the family. For not just Kim, but everyone, including Kris. Romantic associations were symbolic. Athletes leading to relevance, rapper leading to cultural capital, fashion insider leading to legitimacy. Association doesn't have to be permanent to be effective. Kanye was an important association, but not needed anymore. And how can we forget about brands? Borrowed credibility from Balenciaga to Vogue, each legitimizes the positions of Kim and her entire family. And stepping on the Met Gala carpet year after year makes you forget that not that long ago, Kim was a closet organizer and got a public sex tape never to be erased. This is not to say people can't change. Her brand Skims, that was doomed to die, actually became a $4 billion success. In spite of her horn effects due to years of branding controversies, I made a full marketing dive on how it went from flop to win. Feel free to check it out later, but its eventual success also added another layer of association glow up for Kim, a woman of substance, a billionaire entrepreneur, and inspiration.
I'm Kim Kardashian West. I'm a mother, millionaire, law student, and billionaire.
But her branding glow up will not be complete without marketing manipulation number 3. Parasocial glue. It is one thing to do sensationalist things, but another to make people care. How? By inviting you into the inner circle. The girl group virality loop, common in K-pop and social media friend groups, was ahead of its time. Every member of the Kardashian family became a point of parallel narratives, making you identify with at least one sister or more. And like the K-pop effect, the picking of biases makes you emotionally invested, often beyond logic. Before you know it, you already know too much about not just Kim, but now their entire family and their problems. Even as someone who's never watched a single episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I know, blasphemous, I still recognize their influence everywhere because the sensationalism and scandals keep making headlines, and also a never-ending For You page of clips and clips and clips of them, often memified.
Where are the fresh towels? I used it for my hair.
She is literally so selfish and vegan.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes glorified.
People tell me I look like Kim Kardashian.
I turned my sister into Kim Kardashian.
What type of sorcery did her surgeon perform, and how can the rest of us sign up?
But does all publicity equal good publicity? Here we finally get to the 3 branding crises that even a billion-dollar brand cannot withstand.
Every time I feel like I'm a step ahead, something happens to try to stop me from doing this.
First, overexposure. Kim's brand is nothing but constant media exposure. Either a new butt shot is going to break the internet, or a new divorce or boyfriend in the picture, or a shocking new body or face is revealed. Shock is her norm. But as I mentioned before, sensationalism is a drug where even bigger shocks are needed each time to make even the slightest impact. Not a surprise, the search volume indicating interest in her peaked in 2014 and has since been on a decline. Soon she'll run out of things to be dramatized for and will need new eyeball-grabbing magnets like her kids. Not sure if intentional or accidental, what Kris Jenner did to Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner, sexualizing them since a young age for media interest, might start to repeat, starting with 12-year-old Northwest Kardashian.
Everybody's wearing Skims.
But Chicago's beauty that looks just like young, innocent Kim begs a question. Will the young and timid Kim who was forced to strip naked by her mom turn into predatory momager 2.0? Only time will tell. But Kim does not need to keep on feeding the attention monster. She's already built a brand that can outlast her brand, which leads to branding crisis number 2. Trust. Very smart on the family business end, the Kardashians found great operators and brand builders to pull Kim's Skims from the ashes and rise to $4 billion.
Nobody can tell me nothing! What?
But as the money-hungry collective brand, trust has been broken more than once, with a long-standing graveyard of Kardashian diet tea scams, waist trainers, flopped credit card, to even a Kardashian game. Whatever pays the bill, they, but more so Kim, hustled. Sure, through association, the brand becomes legitimized, but some of these past quick attention or cash grabs burn long after their years. Kim Kardashian had to step down as the managing partner of SKKY Partners, the private equity firm that she co-founded in 2022. Why? Is it that she's not competent or just perceived as not competent? I would guess that regardless how much she's rebranding to a successful entrepreneur, it is very hard to just wash away years and years of perception of her as an objectified and sexualized symbol of beauty, a tabloid queen, rather than someone to be trusted to do deals with, which leads to the last branding crisis. Third, respect. As a brand built on capitalizing shame, respect doesn't just come with attention. In fact, the more attention one gets, the more scrutiny one gets. But more than losing respect from the public, it is not known how much sense of self still remains in the shell of a girl pushed by her own mother to sell her naked body for attention. A girl who is constantly glowing prettier, chasing the next beauty standard she is creating, and constantly working harder because of being conditioned to equate being useful as being lovable. And who knows, perhaps there is a bit of Kim in all of us, who at the end of the day just want to hear from someone, hey, you are enough, without realizing they've always been. A message to you, my friend, and to myself. And I want you to make more money in 2026. Try Opus for free to seriously grow and monetize your social media. Invest in your future. Link in the description, free email list, and all resources. If you love the branding deep dive on how Kim Kardashian fought her way from closet organizer to the woman who owns the internet, follow the pod for more, give it a 5-star review. Free email list, resources, all links are below. This is your marketing bestie, Zoe Unlimited. Episodes are available on all podcast networks, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, and if you like this episode, I know you'll like these other 2 I made just for you.